Right, well this is my review of Morgan's Suites. I've got a one bedroom apartment to myself, 72 square metres, quite reasonable size. I would have to say overly positive on this one, very happy with it. There's a couple little bugbears, but they're very minor and not an issue really. This is the lounge area. It's quite large. I mean, this would be more than enough space for two people. It has a huge balcony area, which is sort of enclosed with glass. I prefer open balconies, but I can see that that would suit certain people. The lounge suite's quite comfortable. The bed, it's got a decent chair there. That one over there with where my computer is, that's fairly well worn and probably needs replacing. So that's a slight negative, but I'm really nitpicking here. The TV's pretty crappy. I tried actually using my HDMI lead from my my laptop last night into that screen, and it kept flickering from time to time. It worked for a while, but it was too annoying to continue on with. And I couldn't find a USB input, unfortunately, which is something I like to have because then I can watch movies that I have on my computer directly on the TV. So that. A lot of people probably don't care about that stuff, but that's something I like. Aircon's good. I've only had it set on about 27. I am from Cairns, mind you, so I'm used to warmer weather, and so for me, Brisbane is actually quite benign when it comes to weather. It's quite nippy, if anything, especially in the mornings. The mornings it gets about 20 degrees. In Cairns it only gets down to about 25, so there's a big difference there. The kitchen's good. I haven't tried the oven. I don't know if many people do, but they do supply a tea towel, which is nice. They supply various amounts of cutlery and crockery, quite a bit of glassware, I've got to say. It's pretty damn good. I'm not complaining at all, because I think I read that they didn't supply that much material, but they do. They've got there's a kettle there and a toaster, and up here you've got well, that one's empty, but these ones, as you can see, plenty of cups, and here we've got a stack of glassware. So pretty damn good, I reckon. And I've been making up salads, and I use this plastic bowl, and it's quite useful. And that's over there. The fridge is fine, no problem, just a good standard fridge. You've got a microwave, you've got more cutlery, you've got more cooking stuff here, so that you just couldn't complain. It's very well stocked with all the mod cons that you require, and you even have your own little laundry. It's a proper apartment. So, yeah, I reckon it's great. And I've got it for a ridiculous price of $530 for the week. I think that's just an absolute bargain. It's a good shower, nice and warm and pretty consistent flow. A little bit of spillage there, but that's, again, really nitpicking. That's about the only fault there, which I pointed out to the girl on reception, that this cupboard is a little askew. The toilet smells a bit. That's the other one. Probably the biggest thing. You just got to keep the lid down is probably the way to go, and then it's tolerable. But yeah, they could probably do with some air freshener for that. And the bed's quite comfortable. No problems there. It's got a TV as well there, which I haven't used, and there are cupboards there, so they're a bit hard to open though. So I didn't even bother. Just left it in my bag. But you do have. Yeah, but like I say, it's a bit of a task to shut that, so maybe it's off the rail. I think it might be off the rail, yeah. So it's not properly, yeah. That's why it's not sliding right, and they're a bit skew. So if you've got a lot of stuff, it'd be a pain, because opening and shutting, that's not so easy. But like I said, the bed itself is fine. They talked about a feature about having a little alarm clock, which is a great idea, but it doesn't work. It's stuffed. You can't set the time on it, so that's useless. And that light doesn't. That one does work. That bedside lamp over there doesn't. So, and these doors slide out to provide you with, in effect, with a bedroom. It's like a hybrid between a a bed, sit and an actual one-bedroom place. I mean, technically it is a one-bedroom place because you can shut that off with the sliding doors, so no complaints there either. We did have a power failure on Sunday, which meant that I was basically stuck up here, and the only way to get out was to go down 8 flights of stairs, which is a bit of a pain, but that's not the fault of the building. It's just the way, if you're in a high-rise place, this sort of crap can happen. It happened to 28 different buildings in this area. So this is quite a large area, like 72 metres all up, and this is big enough for 4 people. It's quite good. So it's quite warm out here, and this window's always open, and that's the view of the CBD that you've got. There's also there's also a gymnasium and a pool. I think it's on the 3rd level, which you can access, but it's got that system where you can only access the actual floor that you're living on and the pool and gymnasium, which is a security feature anyway. So that's basically it. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, I'd come back here. I don't know if I'd get the same good deal. I mean, $530 for 7 nights is amazing, and in a real prime location in Brisbane. The location here is excellent. It's an artsy-fartsy district. It's right near the river. There's museums and contemporary art places and museums and the library and the boardwalk and the CBD just across the road. It's actually a 20-minute walk to the central business district, so very convenient. So compared to Woolloongabba, I think this is much better. I'm very happy. So yeah, I'd recommend this place for sure. I think they've got 3 different buildings, this particular company, Morgan Suites, and I'm in number 18, and it starts at I think it's 14 and goes to 18, and they're 3 separate buildings. So yep, good stuff. I'd definitely recommend, if you're staying in Brisbane, you want to be in a central location, a reasonable price and good facilities, go for it. Pool, gym, and there's a barbecue. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Oh, it's locked. What's the story here? 6 AM to 9 PM and the door's locked. Oh, what's this? Hold on. No. Oh, yes, there you go. Oh. I thought it'd be pretty strange. You couldn't get in there. Oh, there you go. So this is it. This is the area here. It's a tiny pool. There's a barbecue area. Okay, well that's handy. Oh, there you go. Yeah, got a little barbecue. That's nice. Huh. And that's the gymnasium. It's just there. So I guess if you're into all that stuff, it's good. I've never tried one of those machines. Maybe I should. But yeah, so there you go. Anyway, that's the gym and pool and barbecue area. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you, or entertainment or whatever, and either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.